legend has decided to step away and hang it up. Coach Greg Popovich has decided to leave the sidelines of the San Antonio Spurs. 2 quick questions. One, as we posted in the group, when do you think there will ever be another coach with as long as tenure with one team ever again? And what do you see as his legacy? Or how do you see it?
I think the one guy we have that has an opportunity right now is Steve Kerr. He done a lot of winning, and so he might, because he probably been in Golden State for about 8 years now. Maybe not that long. He been there for a minute now. But I can see Steve Kerr potentially being the guy that stays. But outside of Steve Kerr, I think it's going to be hard to come by because of the way the NBA is now. You have so many players. You have so many players that are looking for the best opportunity to win now. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, I feel like at one point in time, it was more about leaving a legacy for one individual organization. So I think that's going to prevent coaches from being around longer because the star players don't want to sit around as long and say, okay, well, whether we win or we lose, I'm gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? So I think that makes it really, really hard. And that's probably one of the reasons why I say Steve Kerr has the opportunity, because he caught Golden State right at the early stages, right after Mark Jackson had kind of got them really primed to start winning big, I should say, because before Mark Jackson left, they made it to the playoffs. But what's Greg Popovich's legacy? I think he'll go down as one of the greatest coaches in NBA history.
One, I'm going to give pushback on Steve Kerr. I don't think he will. Because honestly, I believe once Stephanie retire, they're not going to win as much, he'll get fired. That's one. And I still don't think he's as good as a coach as a lot of people give him credit for. I could be totally off, but I just don't think so. And one coach I don't think he's going to make, but the one coach I do think is going to make that you missed. Because Steve Kerr's been the coach for 10 years. I think Eric Spoelstra for the Heat he's been the coach since 2008. So I think he actually, because 3 more years, he be 20-year coach. Well, Pop did for 26, I think.
I couldn't even tell you.
But yeah, Spoelstra's been the coach for Miami since 2008. Pat Riley, he's real into. He's almost like he's like the Steelers of basketball. They don't really change their coach that often. You know what I'm saying? So I think Spoelstra has the opportunity to probably be the next to get it. Outside of him, I'm like, I really can't see anybody else. Because coaches get fired too fast these days because of the superstars. Now, I'm with you with the legacy. In my opinion, he's probably going to go down as I want to say the best, but it's kind of hard to say the best when you got people who have more rings, right? He has 5 rings. Of course, a lot of people like to say Phil Jackson, but Phil ran with, like the rest of these superstars. Yeah, I got to find me a superstar. If ain't no superstar there, I can't do it. Because we saw what he did with Chicago and Mike. We saw what he did with Shaq and Kobe in LA. And we also seen what Phil did with the Knicks. Phil looked like shit at the Knicks.